How to buy your first investment property within 6 to 12 weeks, even if you have no savings, no time, no investment skills. Have you been thinking of investing in property and not knowing where to start? Here's the thing. You are not alone. There are so many people out there like you. It took me several years to overcome my self-doubt and limiting beliefs which stopped me from taking action towards purchasing my first property. And so I would like to share with you today some of the things that I learned which made it easier for me to build my property portfolio. You could benefit from this, and you could learn from the difficulties and avoid them, and some of the tips that I learned as well, they could help you to start investing in your own property. And if you will stay to the end, I will give you a great resource to help you to make the correct and quick decision to invest in your first investment property. Louis Tasnister here from Property World Solutions. And before I share with you these 5 things, will you agree with me that there are a few problems that people generally encounter when they are making a decision to invest in any new business? For example, fear of the unknown, fear of losing their capital. They might be worried that they will lose their investment entirely, or not having the capital to start with. Some might be worried about having to learn new skills. And would you agree with me as well that there are many people out there who are highly successful in property investment? And here's the thing. Yes, property investment is hard. It is complex. And to start investing in property could be daunting for a lot of people. But with a good and developed investor mindset and a blueprint plus taking action, it could be possible, like it was for me. So here are 5 things which I learned through my hard work, which maybe you will be able to learn from. By the way, I explain these points further in a free training which I do every Monday at 8 p.m. British Summer Time through my Facebook group. So, what are the 5 most important things that you need to know before you start preparing actually to invest in property? Firstly, how to find property deals. Yes, so important. What do you class as a property deal? Many people will say that a property deal is a property that you bought below the market value, that is below the market value of the property at the time, which is true. But you can find deals above market value which can eventually pay you even better returns for your investment. And that is what makes a good deal, a good return on investment. But how do you know? How do you know your return on investment? How do you find these deals? And I answer these questions and many more during my free training sessions on Monday evenings at 8 p.m. through my Facebook group. Secondly, how to finance your deals. Many people ask, how can I fund my first property deal? Where do I get the money? Where do I see the people who have the money? And so on. How do I finance my deal? The truth is, there is money around. There is a lot of money around there. And there are people out there who have lots of money who can work with you. But the question is, where does this money live? Where are these people with the money? How can I work with them? How can you work with them? And how can we even buy properties using those other people's money? It's simple. You find the people you know, like, and trust, and you partner with them, use their money, buy the property, get some interest back, and share that interest with them. Thirdly, how to calculate your income, your profit, or your losses in property. Hopefully, no one gets into property investment or buys a property to make a loss, but it sometimes happens. However, with the right education, you can consistently buy properties that give you a profit every month. And the key is knowing your numbers before, during, and after the purchase of that property, even before you buy it. And so, what makes good numbers? How do you calculate these numbers? How can you accurately calculate your monthly cash flow and know that you're going to be profitable? Check the link below. I answer that question therein. Fourthly, how to find a good location and team members in that location. It's often said that a good location will always give you a good income. Yes, of course. Everyone wants to rent and live in a quiet place, beautiful, flourishing locations, in a place where there is good business and where you can get a job. That is true. All of these things, they make a location attractive for investors. But there is one thing that investors forget: thinking about future changes. Yes. And so the questions are, what constitutes a good location? How do you search for these locations? What are the best locations to invest in? And the answer you will find in the gifts that I promised you earlier that you will get when you stay till the end. So finally, understanding how the property investment buying process develops is so crucial and important. If you have spoken to someone who has bought property recently, you will know that it is not a month's job. It is a long process and sometimes complex. But once you have gone through it, once it becomes simple. So, thank you very much for staying till now. So what are some of the things that you need to know then? Who do you need to know? Whom do you need to speak to? What are the team members that you need in your process of building a property portfolio or even buying just one house? As I promised, congratulations for staying till the end. I prepared a powerful document for you, which is 101, yes, literally 101 tick sheet boxes that you need to go through and check before making a decision to buy and actually buying the house. So click straight through down here to download that document, and also see you on Mondays at 8 p.m. British Summer Time, where I explain these things and teach some of this content for free. See you there. Stay blessed.